it's me. When I was growing up, there was a term called race men and race women. That's what you wanted to be. You aspired to be a race man or race woman. It meant that you were constantly and consciously doing things that furthered the race. This was, across class and income lines. And so you grew up knowing who the race men and women were. Baltimore was completely segregated, as was Washington. I grew up in a family where my father and his two brothers tried for years to join the Union. You were literally imprisoned. I mean, the black community in many ways was thriving, but it couldn't provide everything that the society does. And as soon as you left it, you were in hostile territory. The sit-ins struck me, I remember when I heard about them, they struck me as the perfect answer. This, I don't have to wait for the legal route. Personally, it was the answer to you can't. I grew up hearing you can't do this, can't go to the symphony, you can't go to the library, you can't go to the swimming pool, you can't. When I talk to my son and his friends about it, it's like I'm talking in the 15th century. I got arrested in Baltimore for sitting in. I was a student at Morgan, but then it was Morgan State College. And then I went on to graduate school. I, by the way, am the first college graduate in my family, and therefore the first to ever go to graduate school. I got this ingenious notion that I would go south, but I didn't know where I was going to go south. And I thought that I would hook up with the Mississippi Freedom Summer. I got offered a position at Tuskegee. I never looked at a map. I just knew Alabama was next door to Mississippi. So I never got to Mississippi that summer. But there was so much activity in Alabama that I could immediately hook into. Never heard of any black person anywhere who had anything even approaching love for white people. That was a totally foreign concept. Love, now it's one thing to like, it's one thing to work with it, but this love thing, and I will love you while you're whipping me, and brutalize, it really does sound pathological. But on the other hand, there was something very noble about it, and I liked the nobility of it. But I wanted to be a part of the movement, and if the movement said that we need this, and then this is what I was willing to do. While I might not be philosophically nonviolent, I could work toward beloved community. I could do that. And as it turned out, I never met a single black family in the Deep South that didn't have arms, and the women knew how to use them. I mean, everybody. I was the only one, around who didn't have a clue about a gun. But I wanted to be a part of the movement. But I wanted to be a part of the movement. The movement. The movement. But I wanted to be a part of the movement. There's no aspect of my life that wasn't affected. I can't imagine who I would be. It wasn't an episode. It was a way of life and a way of viewing life and living life. Like, I am not impressed with anything that is official, in this government. I'm not impressed with the institutions. I'm not impressed with, I'm an outsider, essentially. It made me see that I will remain an outsider, and that's okay.